Hey everybody, welcome back to a new segment that I will be doing called Rodimus TV. It'll be a thing where I review TV shows. Usually I'm thinking about doing it where, like, let's say The Mandalorian, once an episode drops, I watch it, then I review it in the morning. But again, I don't want to do it with The Mandalorian because there's Java Jawa Ja, which is really fucking good. If you haven't watched that, go ahead, go to Jeddah Patrol. Watch it. They talk about what happened, Easter eggs. They talk about what might be coming soon, and they also have it's really cool, really cool. So I wanted to do that, but for a show that I just started watching and I'm already in love with. It's the Watchmen TV show from HBO, which really, if you think about it, we've had some of the best movies, TV shows this year. Even going as far to say we've had better TV shows than we have movies. We had the finale to Game of Thrones. Yes, I will admit I did not like it. I didn't like it, but I thought I saw what they were trying to do. Or they were trying to just give a ending to it. Because, like, honestly, that show could go on for like 20 more seasons, so obviously they have to come up with an ending. Yeah, it makes sense. But I'm not too worried. George R.R. Martin is making a new one. I was going to originally start doing that with doing Rodimus TV with the Dark Crystal Age of Resistance, which is another great show. Then we also got to see stuff kind of come to a close. Modern Family, I think, ended. If not, it's on its 9th season. And we also got to see some just really cool shows. Got The Mandalorian, got Jeff Goldblum show, and we got Watchmen, which was really sort of under. It's popular, definitely, but it's definitely not what people are like. Oh my god, The Watchmen is so good, to the point where it's blowing up the internet, like The Mandalorian. But then again, it's age demographic. The Watchmen thing is for people who are older than 13. Mandalorian is for people under 76. I mean, anyone can enjoy it, but really, Watchmen, you have to go over a certain age limit. So if you haven't watched it, spoilers, mainly on characters, come up. So yeah, anyway, let's get into it. So I watched this show, and sorry, he's not looking in the camera. He's not looking in the camera. Sorry, but I really was worried about this show because I'm like, okay, they're basically ignoring the movie. Fine with that. But also, it's going in the future and it's not going to explain what happened in the past. I don't know, it's a little risky. And also, Watchmen, there hasn't been really anything going on with it since they announced that Watchmen was going to be a part of DC's connected universe. But they didn't really do anything with that. So I'm thinking, like, what's going to go on? And then they gave us the Piece de Resistance, the fantastic trailer. Trailer where it goes. See the doomsday clock winding down, and you also see a new society coming up. These I'll call them hooded justices, and then the Rorschach Society, a society of criminals and evildoers. And I do like that split, that there is the cops who have to wear face masks to protect themselves and their family. That's how bad it's gotten. And so, like, comic book worlds don't have to be all happy, silly fun. But yeah, they did a good job of bringing in characters and making new ones. Because I was worried. I was like, no, you're just taking all the stuff that you could have done. You could have made a full-on extended TV show of The Watchmen. And they're like, no, we want to tell a different story. So I love that. That was just, ooh, my god, it was so great. So great. What is another cool thing that we get to see? We get to see a lot of old characters return. Especially, like, what are they doing with their lives? Ozymandias, who we all kind of thought was dead, he is living a good life. I like that. I like that we get to see the sort of, and it's not just bringing those characters in to kill them off. It's not doing what The Force Awakens did. Han Solo, yes, has a purpose, but if you think about it, you could switch out Han Solo for anyone and it could still make sense in the context of the scene. There was nothing that Han did that was inherently good. If, let's say, it was Chewbacca finds them in the Millennium Falcon, helps them fly, because of course he is, he's Chewbacca. then reveals that he is Ben's dad somehow. Ben kills him. Still, same arc. There's no need for it to be Harrison Solo, Han Solo, except they just need him in it to kill him off. And this thing doesn't bring in characters just to kill him off. I love that. Okay, because Watchmen is such a serious and kind of sad story. The kind of character who everyone thought was the main character, Rorschach, spoiler alert, dies in the comic book. Doesn't even get to see the final battle. He just dies. Again, some could argue, hey, he has it coming to him. And really, Watchmen starts out with death. The first scene in the comic book is the comedian dying. And we get flashbacks of him, good stuff. I do like that it is in the future, because I always felt the Watchmen universe, there's so much stuff going on that's kind of bad. I think they could really include something to make it better. But I don't know. Definitely did like it, okay? It has some of the best performances I've ever seen. The guy in the movie who played Ozymandias, I did not like. I forgot his name. The actor who plays Ozymandias in the show, great. The guy who plays Dr. Manhattan, great. We only saw him from one episode. But, yeah, that was a bombshell of a drop. Because everyone really assumes that Dr. Manhattan won't come in. Because he's too powerful, that two people are too scared to include him in stuff. But no, they didn't shy away from it. I think that was some of the bravest stuff ever. Also, the writing of this show, the characters. I don't want to spoil anything, but one of my favorite characters is portrayed by one of my favorite actors who's really just, I've only seen him as funny, and in this one, he plays a serious role. Everyone in this show does so much good to them. Man, so great. Because you get to see so many stuff going on that's just awesome. You get lots of nice characters, and I honestly, until the little preview trailer dropped, where it was just like the Rorschach Society, and Ozymandias going, "Let's go, blah 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 blah, time to meet an old friend, blah blah blah." Until we saw that, I had no clue that they were even thinking about making some Watchmen material. I thought that Watchmen was forever dead, that it wouldn't really be touched again. That the R-rated movie, where we get to see a lot of Dr. Manhattan penis, that's not a joke. Okay, Zack Snyder made him since he's so godlike. He's naked, even though really he is a civilized man. I don't think he would do that. I mean, maybe you could say he could do that, but probably wouldn't. So I really wanted to see that. I want to see more of the Watchmen, and I'm glad that we got this show. I would like if the show got a prequel movie where it does the comic book stuff. It does what's in the comic. Maybe if we even got 2 parts, that would make a lot of sense. That way we aren't walking out of a 4-hour movie. We could get, like, the littlest amount, like a 2-hour movie. We could get, like, a 2-hour movie. And then on the other end, we could get, like, a 2 hours and 30 minutes movie or a 3-hour movie. That way, like, people are like, oh my god, I gotta see part 2. Part 1 was so good, part 2, gotta see it. And that could be really good because when Watchmen is constricted to such a small time limit, they can't explain what happens. You can't just buy one issue of Watchmen and understand everything. You buy the entire big book from Amazon and you read that motherfucker from page to page, end to end. Ooh, so good, so good. And I really do like that. I think that's one of the best things to do. To have that sort of carry through. Yeah. Hope I didn't spoil it too much. I didn't really give away any plot details. I didn't want to spoil it because it's so good. So just go ahead, take my word, watch it if you can watch it, but you probably can if you're seeing this review. Because and if you are a fan of Watchmen, tell me in the comments below. We can talk about some Watchmen stuff. And I am planning on buying some Watchmen figures. I never got around to it when they came out, and I was like, oh, I gotta buy them when they come out. And then now that the show's come out, I'm like, I gotta buy them. So I'm trying to find those. Don't worry, I will. And anyway, yeah, that's all I gotta say. I'll see you next video. I've been Rondo's 2099. I'll see you tomorrow with another video. Or if I'm really tired tonight and want to make another video, then I might, because I don't know. I feel like reviewing a movie. Anyway, goodbye.